My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, greetings from Barnabas House here in Panama City. Barnabas House is an outreach ministry of Catholic Charities and serves as a transitional shelter for families with small children. It helps them to get back on their feet in a safe environment. During the first year and a half of my time as your bishop, I traveled the diocese to get to know you and to learn about your individual parishes. This past year, I've spent time working to create a vision for the Diocese of Pensacola-Tallahassee, a vision which is not mine, but rather ours, together. During 11 listening sessions and through hundreds of online surveys, you shared your hopes and aspirations for our local church, and you have pinpointed areas where we can improve. The insight and perspective you've provided have been invaluable to me and my envisioning leadership team in helping with this visioning process. Areas of concern have emerged, and opportunities for growth have been identified. I want to share with you what I heard many of you express concerning our diocese.
Another thing that we talked about was faith sharing at various levels, and the opportunity maybe of trying to implement something like they have in many Protestant churches of home groups or small groups where we're really getting together to share about our faith, and we're really making it about a personal relationship with Jesus so that everything comes alive, so that the sacraments come alive, the Mass comes alive, because we're growing in faith with people and we're really on fire for the Lord.
And if we could have different diocesan workshops or just interests that each of these parishes could come together and share and unify us. I think sometimes we're just so divided, and we're supposed to be a church as one, and link that diversification and bring it together and pull it as a strength.
Love for Jesus, love for God, and instill that willingness to serve Him in that role, priestly and religious vocations.
Everyone in this room has family members, close friends, who no longer attend Mass on a regular basis for various reasons, and part of the new evangelization is inviting people back home. So if that could be a consideration for the next few years, I think that's greatly needed.
We could consolidate activities across parish lines and bring other people from outside of our churches and other churches into the areas, and maybe that would bring more people into the church.
We maybe need a little guidance. What are the things that we should be saying and shouldn't be saying? How can we better express to these folks to get them back?
There's one thing we definitely need, and that's some help with the prison ministry.
The second broad area that we really would like to see is social services and outreach, and especially to those in poverty, those that are at risk, and support of programs such as Circles of Northwest Florida, and those that are outreach to our homeless populations.
After several months of working with my envisioning leadership team, consulting with your pastors and priests, and through thoughtful prayer and discernment, we have finalized the new Diocesan Vision with 3 key priorities and their respective goals. Last weekend, during the Celebrate Faith 2015 conference, our Diocesan Vision and priorities for the next few years were unveiled. And as any of you who attended can attest, it was a great event, with about 2,000 people in attendance, representing most of our parishes. Our vision statement is "The Church Fully Alive," which is inspired by a quote from Saint Irenaeus, "The glory of God is man fully alive." The 3 immediate priorities to help achieve this vision focus on forming disciples, inviting others to the faith, and disciples in action. You can see from this graph an overwhelming desire for additional formation opportunities is first and foremost in your hearts and minds. Following Pope Francis's primary focus of new evangelization, we will better prepare our people and our parishes to welcome back fallen away Catholics and courageously invite others